I see, like when I listen to calls, is like people are really hung up on like sounding a particular way, or like they can become like salespeople robots, you know? And I think they really worry about being like like confused tone. I think the confused tone, I think saying it that way, I think is really bad. Just say curious, you know? I think curious is a better way of doing it because it's hard to be like overly curious, but it's really easy to be overly confused. You just sound like a fucking moron, you know? So like, huh? Like that. So if you don't do it right, it just doesn't come off very well. So, I think it's like if you're just a lot more conversational about it, but that comes from just a lot of like, it seems effortless, and it's but because it is. It's not that difficult, like that's very easy to do. It's just that like I've just practiced it a lot. But you got to think about it a lot, and then from there, just kind of do it a lot, right? That's why that outbound stuff that we're doing at the moment, I think, is really beneficial. And so you just get to do it an awful lot. But I think like, if you're hung up on the outcome of the call, it doesn't go well because then you have an agenda, and if you have an agenda, it sort of comes across and it's much harder to be like really genuinely curious. But it's because you guys think that you can do something to make that sale. There's nothing you can do.